Hi, kids. This is lesson 12-3. We are doing more conversions with different units. Today, we are doing conversions with units of weight. So we'll be talking about things like tons, pounds, ounces, and so on. Same series of steps, thinking about the triangle again, right? If you move to the big end, you go from big to small, you are going to multiply. And if you go from small to big, you're going to divide. All right. So it's the same series of steps. Again, all the units and references will be given to you. You just have to check it out. So let's try one together. Let's say we had 2,000 pounds. That's pounds. That's LBS. That means pounds. Okay, you could say LBS like that. Okay, equals how many tons? The T is for tons. Okay, well, one thing you need to know, same thing. I'm going from a small to a big. So if I'm going from small to big, that means I'm going to divide. Now I know, or you will eventually know, that 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. That's a lot of pounds. All right. So if I'm going from small to big, I'm going to divide. I'm going to divide 2,000 by 2,000. So I'm going to take 2,000 divided by 2,000, and any number divided by itself is 1. So if we know that there's 2,000 pounds at a ton, then 2,000 pounds is equal to 1 ton. Nice and easy to start it off. So again, same as we've been doing. Nothing new. I like the blue better. Let's go with blue. Okay, what if we have 48 ounces and we want to convert that to pounds? Well, there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. I'm going from small to big because an ounce is smaller than a pound. So if I'm going from small to big, that means I'm going to divide. So I'm going to divide 48 by 16. 48 divided by 16. Okay, and you can do it this way if you'd like. If that makes more sense to you. I'm looking for one digit. Let's do 16 times 3. 6 times 3 is 18. There you go, 48. So 48 ounces is equal to 3 pounds. Let's do another one. Let's do 6,500 pounds. I want to know how many tons that is. Again, I'm going from small to big, which means I'm going to divide. There are 2,000 pounds in 1 ton. So I'm dividing 6,500 divided by 2,000. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it's not that bad. Let's set up the division problem. It looks wild. I'm going to change the color. It's not so bad. Can't get a group of 2,000 out of 6, out of 65, or out of 650. So I have a single digit quotient. What am I going to multiply with 2,000 and get me close to 6,500? Well, I know that 2,000 times 3 is going to give me 6,000. That means I have 500 left over. So really that's 3 and 500 2,000s. But I'm not going to leave the 500 2,000s like that. I'm going to simplify it. All right. I could divide because 500 goes into 2,000. I can actually divide 500 by 500 and 2,000 divided by 500. Those are zeros. And I can get 1 over 4. 2,000 divided by 500 is 4. 500 plus 500 plus 500 plus 500 gives me 2,000. So my answer is really 3 and 1/4. I just turned this into that. Okay, that's probably the hardest one we'll have. And that was just because the numbers are a little bit larger. What if we have 1/2 pound, and I want to know how many ounces that is? Okay, well, I know that there is 1 pound equals 16 ounces. Okay, I'm going from a big to a small. If I'm going from big to small, I'm going to multiply. Okay, so I'm multiplying 1/2 by 16. So let's do it. 1/2 times 16 over 1 is 16 over 2. 16 over 2, 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8 ounces. Remember, this means 16 divided by 2. Okay. Back to the blue. Blue just seems more friendly. Let's try number 5. 240 ounces equals how many pounds? Okay, well, I know that 1 pound equals 16 ounces. I'm going from small to big. If we're going from small to big, that means we're going to divide. So I'm going to divide 240 by 16. Okay, I can't get a group of 16 out of 2, but I can get one group out of 16 from one group of 16 out of 24. If I subtract these, I'll get 8 and bring down the 0. So something times 16 is going to give me 80. Let's try 5. There it is. Boom shakalaka. Hot dog. Okay, so we have 15. 240 ounces is equal to 15 pounds. Let's try 2 more. We're also going to compare them. These are comparing, and it's really the same series of steps. Some of them you could look at them and you could tell right away. Others you have to do a little bit of math. And when I say do a little bit of math, all you want to do is just convert them so that the units are the same. I have pounds on this side. I want to turn the tons into pounds. We know, and we said that each ton, or 1 ton, equals 2,000 pounds. So if I have 2 of them, right, that means I'm going to have 2,000 times 2, which is 4,000 pounds. Well, 45,000 is way bigger than 4,000, so it's that way. So 2 tons is less than 45,000 pounds. Let's do one more. I have 4 pounds. I want to know, oops, no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to compare. I want to know if it's greater than, less than, or equal to 64 ounces. Well, I have 64 ounces on this side, and I want to turn the pounds into ounces. I know that 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So that means I could do, if I'm going from a big to a small, I'm going to multiply. So I'm going to take 4 and multiply it by 16. 16 times 4, and I can do that over here. 24, 64. Oh, man, they are the same. 4 pounds is equal to 64 ounces. Easy peasy. Not too bad, right? But just like yesterday, and I got a few of you, but not everybody watches the videos all the way to the end. I have a question for you. I want you to tell me, if I have 1 ton, how many ounces is that? And I'd like you to, just like you did today or yesterday, post it on the stream. And I will give you a smiley face. Talk to you soon, kids.